All right, I'm back after a unexpected nap that was much needed, followed by a dog walk and some dinner. Finding that I don't know if it's the narration or if it's the light in my face or what, but these sessions are actually a lot more tiring than a normal coding session. But I'm gonna keep pushing through because I want to get good at it. All right, I fixed a couple dumb things that I shouldn't have been fighting with because I was too tired. So now I've got things largely working, but there's still some things blown up, and I do not have good error handling everywhere. I mean, I have error handling in that it captures and just throws it, but when I'm trying to figure out what's going wrong, as I mentioned in previous streams, I actually like to put, and I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I actually like to put panics wherever I have errors returning. Because I want stack traces to find out what is actually blowing up where. And then I can globally find and replace those when I'm when I'm ready to. All right, so that's everything in accounts. What do we got here? There's probably a better way to do this, but or maybe there's not. Probably have some sort of a no, actually. I don't know. Right now, honestly, I don't care. Let's just go through, stick them all in, and figure out what's happening. Honestly, this whole port has been pretty sloppy. It'll get to a good clean spot at the end, but it had been too long since I'd been in this code before I started to refactor it, and therefore I don't even remember what half the stuff was before I started moving it around. I find I jump from project to project so much that actually happens quite frequently. That a couple days away, and I have very little recollection what I worked on. All right. So what I'm doing here is, and there's no security on this internal endpoint right now, but I'm essentially registering an account named Shrugger that has one address, one owner as part of that account. So when we register these accounts, the system will go out to Jungle Bus, get all their transactions, and ingest their transactions. So this one call should kind of kick off a rather large amount of processing, which should touch pretty much every aspect of the system. So I can figure out what breaks. Ooh, okay. Got a nice big old, yep. All right, this goes back to my thing from earlier. That is, didn't I already fix this? Relax, dogs. The daughter's home. I literally just fixed this code. How did it come back? Update account. Did I change it in another window? Okay. Anyways, all I'm going to do here. This is actually what I was working on when I was too tired to continue earlier. So we're going to insert into owner accounts an owner and an account. And I don't need a score because score defaults to, or sync height, I mean, because that defaults to 0. So insert into owner accounts. On conflict owner, do update set account equals to where account is not equal to 2. And then owner account. Okay, so all this is really saying is I'm inserting a new owner account, which is primary keyed by owner. If that owner already exists, I'm updating the account field to whatever account's coming in here if the account is not currently equal to that. So now I can basically I can do this logic, which says if that didn't actually change anything, then continue on. So really that just means if this is already the state of what this record looked like, then I don't want to do the other work I'm doing of consolidating UTXOs or TXOs, I should say. I don't want to kind of, because this endpoint is going to get hit. So for instance, in yours wallet, it's slightly different there, but it's pretty much the same thing. When it hits it, every time the wallet starts up, it kind of registers your addresses with the account. And the whole point is it's supposed to be idempotent. So if you hit it multiple times, which you would every time you start up the wallet, I don't want it to be copying data around every time. I want it to just know that it's already done that data, nothing has changed, and skip past it. So I honestly don't know where I made the other change to this. And it's kind of, I don't have another window open. Weird. Okay. Well, let's see if it works now. All right, we blew up with something else. No way, I changed all these too. What the heck is going on here? Now let's actually do from. Oh, you know what? I think I had something I undid. I wonder if I got out of control with my undo. Honestly, I don't know. Select account from owner accounts where owner. Okay. And then, well, this is all the work that I did when I said I did work when I wasn't online. Apparently I didn't. All right, let's see if it works now. Blow up again. I don't know why I have this so big. I don't need this one either. I'm gonna exit here. You go away. Yeah. That was in right there, I think. What do we got now? Owners. All right, this is ridiculous. I fixed all of this stuff. This could not have just been a rogue undo. Huh. Okay, so in this case, this is not ever going to be an insert. Set height equals 2 sync height, actually. You know what? I bet you I'm going to have to fix a bunch of those again, too. Where owner equals 1. Sync height. There's probably a couple more of those. That one uses a default. That one doesn't matter. Okay. Well, what do we got now? Okay, now I'm back to exactly what I had before any of these weird issues were going on. So let's figure out where this is blowing up. Log score. Okay, so if I don't have anything logged yet, I need to return 0, and I don't. I need to say if error equals that, then that works. There's probably a number of these type of things where processes in Redis work as an upsert, and what I've got here needs to have logic for that. Okay, what do we got here? Load TXO, invalid memory address or nil pointer. Okay, so I got to the point where I've got a transaction. I'm parsing the transaction. I'm going to guess this is actually another one of those same issues. You know what? I'm going to close all sorts of stuff here. TXOs. Close others. Okay. So load TXO. Not TXOs, TXO. All right. So what I actually need here is so I'm going to say if error equals pgx dot error no rows, else if error is not equal to null. Well, keep making it further. We got here. That's also calling load TXO. I think it's time we start up a debugger. Right here. All right. Let's hit it again. All right. So first of all, do I have an index context? You go away, you go away. Yes, I do. Do I have tags? Yes, I do. Do I have an out point? Yes, I do. Okay, so all that looks good. Ooh. I'm just going to let this run for a second. Oh, it's not. Actually, you know what? There's a couple things I need to do before I run this. So if I go into server, I want to set my concurrency to 1. It's going to help with my debug process significantly. Actually, I say that. It already was 1 because I'm not specifying a command line. Okay. So that means we are actually getting some work done here. Let's see if anything showed up in the database yet. So let's go. Okay, there's nothing in the database. I do not like that bright white. Ugh, blinds me. Unfortunately, I don't know that PG admin has any sort of theming. Well, that hurts my eyes. Okay, so that's going. Let's try this again. Okay, it did not blow up yet. Low. Oh, okay. There we blew up. Do I actually have? So load TXO is what blew up. Oh. Oh no, it is right there. I have a TXO. I'm reading it into it. Well. That's not the button I wanted to click. Well, actually, it might be fine. Okay. I'm not even getting into this load TXO. So something is not set right at that point. Oh, I bet you IDX does not have a TXO store. CTX. That is nil. Okay. So how did I get in here? I have accounts. I have a store here. This is my ingest context. And then if I go accounts, sync owner, ingest TXID. So this is calling my ingest TXID, which is in turn calling ingest TX, which has calling parse transact. Aha. This is it right here. I got a new index context. So I have my indexers, which I'm passing in. My are those all those things on the ingest object? Indexers are. Ancestor config is not. Network, I don't know. Network is. So I think I'm going to do this differently. First of all, let me find everywhere this is used. So does my index context have a reference to my ingest context? No, it doesn't, and I don't think I want it to. So that doesn't work either then. All right. I guess we're just going to be very verbose about this right now, and I'm going to throw a... And I actually think, yeah, stop that. I think I want to rename this to just store as well. Oops. Okay, so now I have access to that, which also means when I do this one, I need to pass in that. All right, let's see what we got now. Ooh. Oh yeah. I got other places I do that. Let's go cfg.store. Those are all the same one. All right. Let's give it a go. Can't scan into dest0. Type assertion to byte array failed. So I have got some data types wrong. Oh, I know what the problem is here. It is this outPoint object. Because, well, maybe not. My scan TXO outPoint is an outPoint type. Okay, so I need to go in here and I need to take this value here. So scan. So this is basically reading the value from the database, and it has to do with how it marshals to and from an object. And it's expecting it to be a byte array right now. And the outPoint itself is a byte array, but I can use the string representation as well. So value is going to be, I think I can go return new outPoint from string. And oh, wait, whoops. This is the value. This is for sticking it in the database. So I really just want to go on this one, return o.string. This is where I need to read it in. Okay, so here I'm going to say outPoint equals new outPoint from string, and I'm going to value dot string. Does that have an error possible? Yes, it does. Hey, oh, well, made more progress. load TXO. Indexer from bytes. Oh, this might be a problem. Okay. I think I might dig into this not on stream, because as I'm doing these streams at this level without kind of getting into the higher overarching concepts of what's going on, I would like these sessions to actually start being useful, and I don't feel like right now they are. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going, but I might not talk much. And I'm just gonna look into this. Really, where I want to get to these is the point where I've got a good, clean starting point, and I'm not just fixing things on stream, but where I'm actually walking through new features and can kind of get the concepts of what's going on. But right now, I got a bit of a mess I'm cleaning up. So, okay. So if I go, for instance, well, actually, do I have any data in my database yet? Yes, I do. Okay. So we have ingested quite a bit of stuff. So these records, like I say, are the out point, height, index, spend. Okay. So at some point, what happened is a transaction that spent one of these records was trying to load it up, and they were actually trying to load up TXO data, probably. And in Redis, I'm using, actually, this might be simple. This might just be the case of having a byte array versus a string. These are all my indexer from byte. So every one of the indexers has this from byte method. Wait, I'm in load TXO. I'm not. I'm setting TXO.data. Something is really screwed up here. Load TXO. Okay. For this load TXO data, wrong place. TXOs. Load TXO will in turn called load data. And what that's going to populate is the, what the heck is going on here? Load data. I'm going to pull up the Redis version as well so I can see what's going on there. All right, load TXO. So this is just, and then I load data. So when I go load TXO here, I call load data. I'm confused. Well, this is index context load TXO. TXO is not equal to nil. Okay, so this is me taking kind of the raw data from the database and rehydrating or unmarshalling the JSON into the actual Go object. But something about the data. All right, so let's do this. I already have a breakpoint there. Let me get breakpoint there instead. Okay, we're running. Let's hit it. This is TXOs. That's not our problem. Okay, this is. Data is null. Okay, so we might actually have a problem in nil, I should say. So TXO, what does TXO look like? Okay, I do have data read in from two different, from an origin indexer and an ord lock indexer in this transaction. Data is a map interface, or string, map string interface, same here. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this one. Oh, that is where the problem is. Okay. So, actually, and let's try it again. Why do I keep making things so freaking huge? Okay. We're running. Let's hit this. Okay, so first of all, indexer. We have an indexer. Data.data. We have. It is not a JSON message, or it's not a, yeah, this is looking for JSON raw message. What I'm getting out is a map. Why am I getting out a map? Let me go back to load TXO, and then in turn, load data. Is that what I'm doing in Redis? Creating index data map. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. It's actually this next step lower. Data strings. Tag data from TXO data. Outpoint equals 1 and tag equals any 2. Okay. Data tag equals index. I am unmarshalling this. And I should be unmarshalling it to a, it's an any. And when I unmarshal it, IDX. Okay. Data isn't any. Unmarshal it. I'm setting it to a JSON raw message. Let's throw a breakpoint in here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Data string is my JSON. Creating an index data. All right. This is actually, this was this is Copilot that did something wrong. Data tag, this is all I want right here. Pretty sure. And then this is not data's I string. This is data string. Oops. Remove this. Move this back to the first file in the list. All right, let's try again. That looks like it might be better. All right, let's play through. And let's play through here. I'm going to just stop this. Start running it from here. Hit it again. No, we broke again. Okay, this is where I knew we'd have to have some upsert functionality. So this is in okay. And already got that one, already got that one. So in here, save spend. Okay, that should be all I need there. Might be it. Okay. Oh, we broke again. TXO data key. So that's going to be in save TXO data. Oh, yep. Hey, it's doing work. This is I've got it all set to single threaded and everything. This is going to actually chug through every historical transaction I've ever owned single threadedly. So it's going to take a little bit. In fact, I suspect Postman is going to time out, but that's okay. The server will keep running. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go take a bathroom break while this is chugging away, and I'll be right back. I am back. Hey, Schwank. I don't know if you're still there. That was like 13 minutes ago, but nice to see your icon. Okay. Still syncing. Oh. I guess it's not timing out because it's just my local server and it doesn't have a timeout. We'll let it keep chugging here for a bit. Let's actually, while it's doing that, let's look at all right, it's still, that number is going up. Man, I really wish I could make this dark. Oh, there's a theme drop down. I don't want a video. I want. All right. So apparently there's some properties somewhere. Properties. I don't think this is about the editor. I think I should actually click into one of these. Preferences. Where is that? Properties. This is a thrilling live stream here, figuring out how use the preferences found in the browse node of the tree control. Oh, is it over here? No. Oh, I can right click. That still is not it though. This is about my connection. Preferences found. Options on preferences dialog. Preferences from the file menu. I don't have a file menu. I wonder if that's a Windows only thing or something. Configure runtime. Nope. Settings. There we go. Browser display. Themes. Themes drop down. Is there a theme? Themes. Oh, this is going to be so much nicer. Okay. That's still chugging away. How many do we got here now? Probably should have used a smaller wallet for this test, but this is actually good. That means it's chugging through all my data and not throw. It's lots of opportunities for it to throw errors, and it's not. So we can go over here. Let's see if this works. Oh, that works. Okay. So I'm going to say this might need to work. I think I say TXO equals true. Okay, that works. We're going to say tags equals star. Boom. Yeah, lots of data. I like this. We're going to say and script equals true. Okay, scripts are getting populated. This is all good. There's one other property I can set. What is it? I don't know. This is looking pretty good. Okay, I believe my refactoring, floppy as it was, is actually completed. Oh, this is tag origin. So let me go. So let's say I want to say All right, we're gonna go back over here, say URL encode. So okay, so if I want to look at all inscriptions, actually I want to go, let's go origin type. Oh, the column out point does not exist. Okay, well, that's something. Unfortunately, I use the word out point everywhere. So that's going to be from the event. This I'm almost positive is going to be in search, actually. In Postgres search, I'm going to look for out point and score. Oh, if I'm going to go multi-line, I need these puppies. Okay. Let's go back to my SQL here. Oh, that's right. I refactored this. Okay, so this should actually be member and score. And let's try that now. All right. I don't have any image PNGs. That's actually not that big of a surprise. Oh, I'm actually looking at inscription type. Let me go back to origin type. No, what about JPEG? No. All right. So let's see what I do have. Actually, is my TXO search table getting populated? Yes, it is. So event inscription type image JPEG. Event inscription type. So I wonder if this URL encoding is screwing something up. Let's see what my actual event. Wrong event. I want EVT/CTRL. Okay, so this is calling. Where's my key coming from? Event key with the tag and the ID and the value. So let's go right here and say actually, let's not do that. Let's just put a breakpoint right here. And stop this. Start this. Okay, what do we got? So first of all, let's take out our configuration object. Oh, that does not URL decode those parameters. So I need to, let's figure out how to do that in Go. net URL. Query unescape. That, I assume. Okay. So I didn't even think about this. This is going to be a problem for Redis as well. So I'm going to have to do this more globally, but I just want to test it out first. Let's say value error. Oops. Well, okay, let's use their names. And this is going to be boom. Okay. So I'm going to have to go through and globally make sure I'm URL encoding all of those values. Where else do I do that? That's going to be everywhere that I call search tx. No, that is only for this one, actually. This is only for the end. Okay, so I don't actually need to do this anywhere else. Nice. Okay. So I think I'm at a good stopping point for the week. Owner. Sweet. This is cool. All right. I'm going to call it a weekend. Have a great time, everyone. And we'll do this again next week or maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Good night.